Oh, okay, yeah, so we'll keep going, yeah. So Chris, this is Chris. Yeah. So this is the set that we're using. It's a hot set at the moment. That's our director, and but there's Pete Baxter. He's the art director. He's probably slaved over this for a while. And this is Chris. Chris's on-set experience. So we'll move on in while we're setting up. This is the continuity travelling attaché device.
Multifunctional.
Who's the guy in the red hat? This is our continuity guy.
Hello.
Come in. Hey Will, who's that guy in the red hat? Right. And this is it. These are the DP and the gaffer. That should be discussion soft issues about having the shit, lighting and stuff. So, and this is just a typical kind of residence, I guess. Nothing too. Although it's pretty well maintained, the floors are quite, good nick and stuff. So we'll just keep going. Moving through here. This is the sort of like, I guess, production house. This is Mike Smith.
I'm just passing through.
Our key group. You're about to run into Linda Clifford. Linda Clifford's really photogenic type character, as is Marie Pierre and Ruth. Very photogenic. And that's Ruth. Ruth's our wardrobe.
What's this for? I don't know.
Oh, it's just Chris is a net. It's not filming, it's just...
He's interested in the process, so, going through the bag.
So he's interested in filming,
There's a
we've bypassed Andy Cantrell, who's our standby. Andy Cantrell, show us the box, Andy. What have you been working on today?
Today, toast
Andy's been working on
and
toast.
coffee.
And how did you prepare the toast, man? Was that...
I spoke to the young lady at the house and asked her if she had a toaster and some bread and some Vegemite and some butter I could borrow, and so we have it.
You can, so what would you call that? That's like an exercise in exercise.
Scrounging.
Resource development.
Yeah, resource development.
Yeah.
Lacking.
All right, this is great. And here is a highlight of the production facility and its mechanism. Well-oiled machine. This is Mark Knight, our second AD.
Hello, how are you? Oh, hang on, you need me to be an AD. Hang on, I'll put my sunglasses back on. So
Yeah.
back in uniform.
AD. Yeah. So Mark, what's been the process so far? What's it entailed? Like how
In general or just today?
Well, what challenges have you faced so far today, man?
So far today, we've had to move an entire company from Hawker to Adelaide, which takes about 4 hours.
Yeah.
Bump into a location which was, we'd not seen.
Yeah.
And basically create makeup stations, wardrobe, tea and coffee, get lighting gear, trucks, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah. And just for people that wouldn't understand, like, not being able to urinate whenever you want or just eat something, is like how demanding is that sort of 4-hour grueling trip? Like,
It's a grueling trip. I mean, it's, if you sort of think most people who do that sort of 4-hour drive for fun. Hello.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Barbara over there, Barbara Gibbs, and our first AD, that's Rick Beaker. They're and Leslie. So this sort of like negotiating, what can be done on, and how it can be done and stuff. And anyway. Over there, yeah.
I mean, basically,
Over there is like
she's got to redo
a showpiece.
She's got to do that.
This is
Got to do one of
this is
those.
a special costume.
Yes, it's very delicate too. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's all about the detail basically in costuming, and Ruth has selected this particular fabric, which is I think called tissue, to just give it a little bit more zing. Let me show you.
and that's all that has to happen on that one. But she has to do, we're going to have to set up the office here.
Fee's our magician, man. She can make white Americans look Cambodian
Just like that.
like that, man. She can turn, you know, smooth tan, you know, skin into hairy, like monolithic growths, man. Yeah. Look at how delicate she is when she applies that. I mean, it's years of
Fine
hard
tuning
work,
and
man. It's gone into. And what's interesting here is the relationship between the actor and the makeup artist. It's a relationship of symbiosis whereby the actor relaxes, breathes through his anus, and allows the makeup artist.
Jabo calls it contemplation.
That's great.
No, we've got to get all the stuff. We've got to help her get the stuff out.
Right. So I think we've sort of come at the end of yeah, so this one last element that we really need to cover. It's often overlooked, and much to the chagrin of other departments, sound department that. Marco. So Marco, talk us through, man. Talk us through the intricacies of sound and its relationship to the film and its, you know, filmmaking and stuff. And, you know,
You're going to be joking.
talk us through it, man. Talk us through it. No, man, it's for Chris, man. It's for Chris. Come on, man.
We're going to take the first.
That's what
My comment.
it is. It's behind the scenes.
Yeah. There's a lot, you know, a lot of stuff that I think we've missed, really. But you don't want to know about that, man. That's boring, man. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff that he may not, you know, that we could, in later episodes cover, I think. Yeah. We'll give him the opportunity.
Filmmaking. This is probably the most important part of the process there.
Do you think you could, do you think we should,
Functioning water.
maybe we could do some jump cuts with him now, just so he can cut it.
Do the chip cuts. No, fuck that up. Okay, this is Don. So this is Don, a friend, good friend, Don Hany, who's also one of the actors in Lucky Miles. Also was in Who Weekly's Hot Bodies 2004 and 2005. Or was it 2003 or 2004? Anyway, has a six-pack. He says it's because he has a lot of sex. I said, well, how come I don't have one then? He laughed at that because we both understand we have the mating habits of pandas. Anyway, so Don is going to explain what a jump cut is. Now, a jump cut might sound like a mysterious thing to you, but I'm going to step him. He's going to explain it, and then later on your computer, you're going to have to edit it the way that he describes it. All right? So here we go.
Yeah, so in principle it's quite simple. It's basically about repositioning an actor or an object or a subject, and then, you know, rolling again in that new position after that subject has been translated.
Let me just say, Christopher, you're already like the MTV generation, and that actually ages me anyway, that you're moving the camera around. So this whole idea is predicated on the idea that the camera stays in one position for the whole of a scene and then moves only after that scene's finished. So you've got to stay. Point your camera at Don.
Right, so I'll be your subject.
He's going to count from 1 to 10 slowly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And that's a jump cut. All right, it's cool, man. Live the dream.
You're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it. The movie will come alive.
Yeah, it'll stop it feeling like art school. This is Jeff. Jeff is the cinematographer of the film. It's for high school. This is for a high school project, but this is Kent, who's the lead of the film. He's like a film star. Mike, this is my nephew, Christopher.
Oh, hey. How are you?
So Mike is what's called a grip. So that means basically he's the guy that gives the camera motion.
Yeah.
I will.
Just cut it up, and you know what you could do too is maybe later when it's finished, come in with your camera and get vision of like just stuff that we've been talking about. It's tight squeeze here, man.
Yeah.
So that was that.